Hari Om. Dear students, welcome to this third part of lesson water resources. Before this, you have already gone through part 2 and part 1. In part 2, you have read about the advantages of a multi-purpose river valley project and its disadvantages also. Why these dams has now faced in objections. If it is the cry of the people now, it required some scrutiny and some social conflicts for construction of these dams, then what to do? So with these various constraints on the development of multipurpose projects, many people feel that the system of water harvesting has a bright future. What? System of water harvesting has a bright future as a socio-economically and environmentally viable alternate. So question may come, what is rainwater harvesting? Isn't it? It is a technique to capture and store rainwater for different uses of domestic and side by side in agriculture through wells or hand pumps. Now it has wide application in most of urban areas. Now it has wide application in most of the urban areas. Students, it is a technical method of accumulation and deposition of rainwater for reuse but not to run off on the surface. This rainwater harvesting is also called Palar Pani locally in Rajasthan. It is the purest form of natural water. In this slide, I have shown you the figure of a building. It shows a well-planned and managed rainwater harvesting system from rooftop of a building. Here, an underground tank is connected with a rooftop storing source, and from there the water discharging to gardening like work of the home. Next, my dear students, what is the need of this water harvesting system? It is just to improve groundwater quality and to minimize the decreasing of groundwater table. It helps in increasing the agricultural production multi-time, even if in off-season. To support the nature, to maintain a balanced ecology. To prevent soil erosion and flooding in urban areas. My dear children, it is also necessary to manage our sustainable developmental plan, isn't it? Next you will see. Now let me discuss what are the advantages of rainwater harvesting. At very outset, I must say, rainwater harvesting reduces soil erosion in urban and in semi-urban peripheries. It mitigates the hazardous effects of drought. It reduces flood hazards by decreasing the surplus water flow on the surface. I will never forget to tell you that the rainwater harvesting helps in increasing the groundwater levels, which is now very much need of the hour. You might have heard in many cities of India, like metro cities, now they are facing scarcity of water. They give a huge cry in the summer season that their groundwater level is decreasing. The system is economically friendly. It is lower cost of technique for water storing, isn't it? This technique minimizes the wastage of land as the tanks are constructed under the ground of own residences. It also helps in increasing productivity of the aquifer. Lastly, I must say it is eco-friendly. It is eco-friendly. Dear children, see this slide shows about embankment dams. You know what is embankment dams? It is made up of mud, stone, or rock. It is it is easy. This embankment dams is part of hydraulic structures. So question may come, what is hydraulic structure? It is a structure in water body used to disrupt the natural flow of water. For example, dams, or I have shown here embankments. Hence, since ancient period, we have heard and seen many sophisticated hydraulic structures built on stone, earth, brick, etc. for irrigation or water supply, isn't it? Now let's see the examples of hydraulic structures. Here I will give you many examples. Say Sringavarapuram. It is a place about 45 km from Prayagraj, capital of Nisad. In mythological, in Ramayana written, it is capital of Nisad, where Sri Ram, Lakshman and Sita Devi stayed one night before crossing the river Ganga while they were in exile. Here exists an extraordinary hydraulic structure which was built in 1st century AD. No, it is 1st century BC. It was built in 1st century BC. Water, mainly rainwater or floodwater of river Ganga, enters to this structure and fulfill the local needs. Similarly, in Odisha, you say it was called Kalinga. Also, earlier kings have made many hydraulic structures for irrigation. Dear children, many water harvesting structures were made in Andhra Pradesh also, near Nagarjunakonda. In Karnataka, near Benur. In Maharashtra, in Kolhapur, in Gujarat, you might know the name, very common name, Sudarshan Lake by Chandragupta Maurya during the Maurya period. In MP, Madhya Pradesh, Bhopal Lake, constructed in 11th century. Also in Iltutmish built Haz Khas. Haz Khas is a tank at Delhi in 4th century to supply water to Siri Fort area. Siri Fort area is the sports complex, largest sports complex of India. Now, dear students, now in present time, you will see some of our states have made compulsory for making rooftop water harvesting systems. Among them, credit is going to Tamil Nadu. Credit going to Tamil Nadu, which first started or compiled the people to make rooftop water harvesting system. Then you will see Ceylon, same system in almost every house. Again, Gendathur, a small rural village of Mysore district in Karnataka, almost unknown to other parts of the state or country, but now very much famous. Why? The villagers have installed rooftop rainwater harvesting in their houses by their own cost and now became self-sufficient for water. It is only due to their need, skill and strong dedication, isn't it? Also, you must know, since the periods India witnessed in these structures, say tankas, these are underground storage of water for drinking in Rajasthan. Locally they are called in tankas. You see the structure how they have made. It is a traditional rainwater harvesting technique. So go through it, find time. Similarly, in Gujarat, you will see Dholavira near Ran of Kutch also have like these structures. Purpose is what? Only to store rainwater and utilize in need of time. Here I am showing you gulls and kulls. These are diversion channels built in West Himalayan areas. Similarly, you will see johads in Rajasthan. Johads are nothing but locally rounded type ponds of Rajasthan. In Rajasthan, also the people constructed khadins in around Jaisalmer areas. Jaisalmer areas are completely western part of Rajasthan for storing rainwater. My dear students, now let's go to the east part of India. Come to West Bengal. Here in the flood plains of West Bengal, the inundational channels were dug to channelize the flood water of river Ganga and rainwater for harvesting. Well, students, you will surprised to know that bamboo is also used for harvesting water in mountain slopes of northeast India. You say in Meghalaya, Assam, Manipur, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Mizoram, Tripura areas. See here, the system of bamboo drip irrigation, how they follow. The picture shows here the system of bamboo drip irrigation system, and due to high gravity is concerned, it from upper part of the mountains slopes, the spring water comes to the downward, and in this way they help into the agricultural fields. Dear students, now from this lesson, from this part of this lesson, what we have learned? So describe 4 traditional methods of rainwater harvesting adopted in India. So possible answers are, you may write about the tankas, khadins, johars, inundational channels, rooftop rainwater harvesting, goals and goals, like this. And next question is given, what is bamboo drip irrigation? Just I told you now. It is a system which is 200 years old. Bamboo pipes are used to divert perennial springs on the hilltops to the lower reaches by gravity. The channel sections made of bamboo divert water to the plant areas or agricultural areas, where it is distributed into branches. Clear? Next question is there, what do you mean by Palar Pani or drip irrigation? Palar Pani here what? It is also called rainwater locally in Rajasthan. It is considered the purest form of natural water, and drip irrigation is what? It is a kind of irrigation in which water gets dropped in the form of drips close to roots of the plants for conserving the moisture. Well, my dear students, after reading this much, for efficient management of water, what should be considered? It may come to the mind. First, preventing pollution of water bodies. What should not be of bad quality. Repairing leaking taps and pipes. Creating awareness about conservation of water. Reusing water for cleaning or washing and gardening, etc. And in this way you can write many more. I think the lesson, this part is completed. After the third part over, I can say you that the lesson as a whole, water resources for class 10, is completed. Wish you all the best. Thanks.